for this video, we're going to make 2 cards in this video because I think these 2 cards are fairly easy. We're going to do this one here, the little bunnies gardening. And then this one's one of my favorites. This is the bunny butt card. I love this stamp because I just think it's so cute. And this is an easel card so that when you open it, it folds like this, which is kind of fun and not too difficult, but something kind of new for us. We haven't made one of these before, or not recently anyway. So let's start with the gardener bunnies because there's not a lot to this one, and even less because I'm doing most of the work for you. So for this card, I'm not going to show you how I stamped this because this one's pretty regular. This is just a cling silhouette stamp, and I did put it on my stamp positioner when I did it because I actually inked and stamped twice so that it came out nice and brown and nice and solid. When Impression Obsession sent me this kit, they had done it with a different brown. I think they did the chocolate brown, and I did the color that I left over here. I did the sienna brown because I felt it made them look more like chocolate bunnies. So that's what we did, and we did 2 layers so that it covered up all of the blue that was in there. And then to color this, oh, and then the Happy Easter was a separate little stamp. To color this, I just colored the ribbon in green. I outlined this one in green, and then I went and did a little around the tufts of the grass. I thought that pulled in some more color. And then I noticed that these 2 carrots were sticking out of the ground a little bit, so I colored those in orange. And the colors of markers that I used, the green one is a Copic YG03. The orange is a YR04. And then I took a little of this blue that's the BG01, and I just wanted to show you how I did the ribbon. I colored it with the green and I let that dry for a few minutes, and then I just went around the end over here and over here where the knot is, and in the open parts of the middle, and a little bit around the knot, and a little bit at the tops of those ribbons, just so that it added a little more shadow and dimension, so that it looks like that. And then after I colored all of this, I just stuck this down to this green card, and you can do it so that it opens sideways or so that it opens from the top. I kind of liked it opening from the top because then it kind of stands up like that almost. It's a little lopsided, but I don't know, I just liked it that way. And then they sent us these little tiny pom-poms that you can make little fuzzy bunny tails for your bunnies, which I thought was really cute. So that's really all there is to that one. I'm not going to completely make Jennifer's with this because I think you can figure out how to do this at home, and this is what it's going to end up looking like. That's all there is to that one. So the next card is the bunny butt, and basically just stamped the bunny butt on this white piece of paper, and that was this stamp here. This set or collection also has these 2 stamps. It has the bunny face, and it has these words that are different Easter candies, which are kind of fun, or Easter words I should say. And so you could use any of these on here. They'd all fit in this same size piece of paper and would all look cute with this card. And then this is a new chevron background that Impression Obsession has, and we just stamped this in the lime green on 2 pieces of paper actually. And so we're going to take these 2 pieces of paper and we're going to tape them to the pink piece. And that's going to leave just a tiny amount of pink around these. Pause that. Okay, so now you have your two panels that are your green chevrons stuck to your pink. And you're going to take one of them and you're going to put it on the inside of your card. Now the inside back is the one that does not have the score line in it. So it's the one that's solid. And you're just going to center that in there like that. So that's all you need to do with that piece. And then after you, well, I already stamped these for you, but so you have your bunny butt stamped on here. And then I'm not going to show you how I colored this because I don't think you need to watch me color, but I'll tell you what colors I used. It's not all of these, but in the instruction sheet that you have, it does list some Copic marker colors, but some of them are not ones that come in the chow line, which are the ones that I have. So I did not use all the exact same colors that they used. Some of them are the same, but I'll just read these off to you. The orange one is YR04. The green one is YG03. Let's see. I don't think I used this one. The bright pink is RV06. The yellow is Y15. Oh, I didn't use this one either. And that's for the other project. And then I used, for the bunny itself, I used E50, and I think E31 I might have used as well, because I used something darker on his tail. And of course I didn't write it down, now I can't remember. But, and they did theirs a little bit differently too. So, oh yeah, here's mine, and there's theirs. So I did the lighter colors on his feet and his tail, and I did his butt a little more brown because I didn't like it. This one, the tail I felt looked kind of pink, and I didn't like that so much. And I might have used the lighter pink on his feet too. That one is RV02. So this is how I colored mine. This is how they colored theirs. The flowers are just some alternating colors of yellow and orange and a little bit of the pink on some of them. All the green is the green, and the dots in the background, I just made an orange dot on top of those. Some of these green stems I colored a little darker, and it looks like I took that marker off the table, so I can't tell you which one it is, but it's just a slightly darker green, and you don't have to do that. They didn't do that on theirs, but I like it when there's veins in the leaves to color them the two different colors, so that's what I did. And so when you have this panel, there's this little pink scalloped frame that sticks to this bunny butt panel. I'm gonna get my other tape gun. Gotta get my one with the dots in it. I'm just gonna put tape runner on this panel. Stick that around here. Okay. There. So that you have about the same amount of white around here and here. And it looks like my piece of cardstock is sticking down a little below these scallops, so I'm just gonna peel that up a little bit and cut that off a little bit. There. Alright, so then then you have this. And then they gave us this green string. So you want to leave a little bit of a tail so you can tie this when you're done. And then just go in between these scallops and wrap this around a few times, however many times you want. They gave us plenty of string. I think they might have wrapped theirs around in between some of these scallops so that, here, let me do it diagonally. Do this. And you can do that however you'd like it. And then I just tied a bow in the middle. So it kind of looks like that. Snip that extra little piece of twine off. And then we're going to take 4 pop dots, stick these in the corners here. Stick that over my twine, it'll help hold it down later. You're going to take this, and you're going to take your other one of these, and you're just going to stick this right in the middle of that. So it looks like that. And then you're going to take your Happy Easter words and stick it to this pink piece that has a little scalloped edge on it. Don't know that it really matters which edge the scallops go on. I lined this up so that there's about the same margin on these 3 sides, and then your scallops hang off the other side. And then I'm going to take some more pop dots and put that on the back of this. And then you want to fold the top half of the front of your card so that it folds in half towards the inside, and position this about halfway down this card, and that's where you're going to want to stick your words so that when you open the card it'll stand up.